Staying in the digital transformation vein, I wanted to call up Ashish Toshniwal, who runs Y Media Labs based in Silicon Valley. While Dan has talked a lot about Fortune 100 companies, Ashish works with Fortune 100 companies, but also has a specialty in startup companies that many are becoming billion-dollar unicorns and public companies themselves. So Ashish, we'll take it with you.
Thank you, Jay. Hi, everybody. Ashish, CEO, co-founder at YML. And before we talk about the future, I think it's very important to talk about the present. And our mission is to export Silicon Valley to the world. And what does that mean? It's not a zip code, but it's a mindset. And most of our work today is the final output is in the form of recommendation engine using machine learning, apps, websites. And generally speaking, the business metric which we influence with our engagement is conversion rates, increase in loyalty, increase in average order value, or revenue, or decrease in operational cost. Across the board, the common theme is a better customer experience across digital channels. So today, YML, by the numbers, we are a little over 500 people. And this year, we are expected to grow close to 60%. Again, this is projection. In the age of great resignation, our retention rate is still 85%, considering we are in Silicon Valley and Bangalore. Those are our two biggest offices. I think that's a pretty phenomenal feat. And the last two metrics, 65% of us are engineers, probably the hottest pool of talent out there. And we take a lot of pride in being a diverse, inclusive, and equally providing equal opportunity across the board. And close to 5 to 6 years ago, only 2% of YML was women. And today, very proud to say that 46% of YML is women. So we were founded in 2009, close to 6 months after the App Store was launched in Redwood City, California, which is close to 7-mile radius of Facebook, Google, Tesla, Apple. And something very special happened around the time when we started. It's very hard to say, when does your life change? But I can pinpoint all of you to a date and time. This is when it happened for me. And this is an email which we got from Steve Jobs on August 1st, 2010 at 2:58 a.m. We were designing and engineering an app to teach kids ABCD 1, 2, 3, 4. This was app number 54, on the App Store, and working closely with a Montessori school. We got this email, "I love what you're doing, thank you, let me know if we can help, Steve." And after this email, the trajectory of YML has changed for good. Our work has been featured by Apple over 600 times with our clients, and Apple has also been a client since then. It's very important to talk about our early work, which is also our secret sauce. There may be a lot of digital agencies out there, but very few. In fact, I can't name any who has a track record of creating more than 10 unicorn or billion-dollar company working with founders directly. And over the years, we have worked with them. I remember with Credit Karma, we launched their first product, and I was offered equity instead of cash. And that was probably one of the most expensive mistakes of my life. And this is what the big companies are looking for. And now one of our clients, Thrive Market, is our ninth, either a unicorn or going to go IPO. This is exactly what the big companies, we have been working with over 50 Fortune 500 companies. And today, our work with Home Depot has made them the category leader in digital retail experience. And this is the 6th year we have been working with State Farm across different digital channels. And State Farm has been regarded as the best digital experience in insurance by Forrester. So why clients hire us? Today, what we see is whether you are a retailer or whether you're a healthcare company or a bank, you know that Amazon is coming after you. And this is a big challenge with a lot of our non-tech clients today they're facing. Consumer expectation is changed for good when a typical consumer, their expectation is formed by what they use every day, which is iPhone, Tesla, Airbnb, Uber, and they expect the same experience from their healthcare service provider or bank or retail organization. And two things which they lack most of the time is, one is they can't move fast enough, and second, they don't have the right team. And that is when we, that is where the answer is YML. So I want to jump into what we have done over the past 18 months or so. In fact, we have powered a lot of the pandemic trends, which you may have experienced. For instance, grocery shopping was never a mainstream thing on digital. However, over the pandemic, it has gone mainstream. We partnered very closely with Albertson to launch their unified app, which is combining, loyalty, clipping on deals. You can order grocery. It will be delivered to your doorstep. In fact, launching their Fresh Pass program, which is a membership program. Once you sign up for it, you don't have to pay any delivery fees. And this is a very big part of Albertson's, omni-channel strategy, which is again a big part of their growth. This has driven, again, their digital sales have been up close to 250% over the past two years. And they are also trying to drive loyalty and Fresh Pass adoption through this. The next one is our work with Kaiser. Extremely proud of what we have achieved here. Kaiser serves close to 13 million customers across the country. And we worked with them closely on designing and engineering this product. It is an app. Also worked on their website. And Kaiser rolled out very effectively their vaccination program. In fact, one of the things which we are very proud of launching is the virtual on-demand hospital visit, no matter where you are in the country. It's been a pretty big hit across the board in Kaiser, and very proud of what we have done here. Kaiser very recently was, they got the rank of 2nd by Gartner Digital Intelligent Rank Index, and 2 years ago they were 58. And the last one is, we worked very closely with Polestar. It's an electric car company. And another trend which we are experiencing is, gone are the days when people go to a car dealership and then make up their mind, which car they want to buy. They want to experience the car at home, all the features and functionality, and they expect the car to show up at their doorstep. And that's what we are doing with Polestar right now. If you want to order a Polestar for trial, you can go online and, within seconds, you will be scheduled for a trial with the car. This is probably one of the most favorite slides for Frank, our CFO. We have delivered close to 59% growth, and this is across 2 years, so that it doesn't show any 1-year pandemic bump. Last year was a big year for us. This year is turning out to be a pretty solid year as well. This one is a very important metric, even though we have hired more than 300 people in the past 12 to 16 months. Our revenue per employee across 2 years have continued to go up by 20% each year. And one of the big reason is that even though we were in Silicon Valley before the pandemic in a big way, we have gone remote first. And so we are not just expanding, in the US, but also gone offshore in a big way. And the last metric is we are doing more and more with our clients, and our client longevity is increasing. And every year we have delivered over 100% growth, across each account on an average for the past 2 years. And for the future, our strategy is to grow with the rise of Chief Digital Officer. So what we are seeing is across the board, the office of CIO is losing traction, and the office of Chief Digital Officer, Chief Data Officer, Chief Product Officer, they're getting more and more budget because they are responsible to compete against the big tech, especially for the non-tech companies. We are investing more and more in in-house IP, which will help us deliver things faster with our clients. And the last one, which I'm very excited about, is how we can work closely with the Stagwell corporate team to make sure M&A can happen. And we are just getting started. Thank you.